What is going on, guys? This is Prodigy, and I'm bringing you another video. Just want to talk to you guys about something real quick because it's fresh on a lot of people's minds. So the Infinite Warfare beta just ended for this weekend. It will start again next weekend, but for now, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions. I have my own opinions. I shared that with you guys yesterday, but I wanted to talk about one specific thing, and that was the maps and how they were underwhelming in the Infinite Warfare beta from what we got to saw, from what I got to see. And this worries me because if you guys aren't aware already, maps are a very important thing in the Call of Duty franchise. You know, no matter what game, no matter who made it, whether it's Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Raven, whoever makes the games, map design and map flow is one of the most important things in a game. It can really make or break a game, which is one of the reasons why Ghost was one of the most hated Call of Duty games, because the maps were just flat out bad. And I'm getting the same kind of feeling from Infinite Warfare, and this is not me hating on the game or anything, because if you guys have been paying attention to me, I have been very reluctant to say a bunch of negative things about Infinite Warfare until I actually got my hands on it to play it. And now that I've gotten my hands on it, I definitely have some things to say, good things and bad things, but I want to focus on this right now because I believe it is very important. Now, the maps in Infinite Warfare are very, 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 very underwhelming. Alright, they're not the worst maps I've ever seen, but it's coming close to that point, and it has me worried about the about the maps that will actually launch in the game, because I'm wondering if they'll be designed the same way. And the issue with them is that they don't really have any particular flow to them. There's a lot of buildings on each map I play. There's a lot of buildings, so there's not really a lot of opportunities for score streaks to do much damage. There's a lot of corridors and alleyways and things of that nature, so it makes it a little bit chaotic. Even if the map is kind of big, it still gives it an element of chaos, which creates randomness. You know, nobody's really able to get any map control on any of the maps because there really is no clear map control. There is no clear mid-map. Every section of the map just seems like an independent section. There's no lanes, there's no flow. It just everything is just chaotic. And I've seen other YouTubers say the same thing that I'm saying right now, and I've experienced it for myself because it's true, and it has me worried because, I mean, if the maps aren't good, I can't see myself playing the game that long because I just won't have a good time playing it. And also, since we're talking about maps with no flow, I want to bring up the Frontier map, because Frontier in Infinite Warfare is probably the worst map I have ever played in a Call of Duty game. And that is a very, very bold statement, and I'm really hesitant to make statements like this. But that map was just terrible, and I'm not sure what Infinity Ward was thinking in designing this map. Or I have an idea what they were thinking, honestly. They wanted to make a big, chaotic map where everybody could get kills. And everybody will get kills on that map, but everybody's going to get shot in the back as well, because there's way too many things going on in that map. It's almost like a maze. People are running around, and there's 2 levels, so the mini-map is really hard to read. You'll think somebody's around the corner. You go around the corner, they're actually below you, or you're below and somebody's above you, or you see the dot on the mini-map, and you think that they're below you, but they're actually right next to you, and then you turn the corner and they kill you because you weren't expecting them. So, and there's just so many tight corners. Like, the only real long hallway is right in the center, and then that's just where all the snipers sit, and when you go across there, you're gonna get sniped. And it's super chaotic, and it's super annoying to play because it's definitely apparent on that map that you cannot gain map control on a map like Frontier, or really any of the maps I've played. There was really no way to get map control because there was no areas in which you can get map control or predict spawns or things like that nature. It was kind of just all over the place, and that's not how a Call of Duty game should be played. And this is why I said that I believe it's turning into a more casual shooter, because they've made everything so random that, you know, anybody can pick the game up, anybody can get kills. Everybody's gonna die a lot, but at the same time, it's kind of even the playing field and reduce the skill gap in this game, which I don't like. I always like for skilled players to rise above the non-skilled players, because that's just the way it should be, you know, naturally in everything. So, I mean, if you're not good, it's not the end of the world. You can always get good, but we shouldn't reduce the skill gap in a game just so more people can feel like they did something. And lastly, I just want to mention this one thing, and that's Domination. Now, I played Domination probably about 40% of the games, did about 60% TDM. I didn't mess with any other game modes because I probably wouldn't mess with those that much until the actual game launched. But in Domination, it was a little weird because the placement of the flags seemed off. And like on Precinct, I think is the map that they added, the fourth map that they added, like the second day of the beta. The B flag was like all the way on the left side of the map in like a little corner, and the A flag was like right down the road from it. Like you could see the A flag from the B flag, and that made no sense. And then C flag was all the way on the other side of the map, and it made no sense as to way to design that. And usually the B flag is right in the middle of the map, but because the map design is not that great, there really is no middle of the map, and you can't put the B flag right there because then nobody would be able to cap it. It would just be constant back and forth, and nothing would happen. So they put the B flag all the way on the left side of the map, and then the A flag is within line of sight, with a line of sight within the B flag. And then the C flag's all the way across the map, and it doesn't make sense. If you spawn on A flag, then you'll have a much better chance of getting B flag than the people who spawn on C flag. So the map design in this game really worries me, and it really has me thinking that the maps in this game just aren't going to be that good, because 99% chance that the rest of the maps in the game are going to be designed similarly. So I just wanted to get this off my chest to kind of give you guys a little bit of my thoughts as to what I think of the game so far. You guys are seeing a lot of Infinite Warfare on my channel, but I really just want to get as much information to you guys as possible if you guys haven't played it, so you guys will know what to expect, because this is a widely controversial Call of Duty and a lot of people are on the fence as to buying it. So this is my thoughts as far as the maps in the game. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video. I'd appreciate that. And this is Prodigy. Thanks for watching as always.